Hello everyone, welcome to Redneck Ways. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody said fine and dandy. Not doing too awful bad here in old Kentucky. It's a really nice day out here, guys, in Kentucky. It is Wednesday afternoon. It is about 5 after 5. And the temperature is about right at 60 degrees out here. So it's pretty nice. Haven't been on here for a couple of days. Working on the radio, the old, now I forgot what radio we was working on. Which one was it, guys? Oh, the Montgomery Ward Airline, 1933. That's the one. I've been working and been really busy week this week. Unfortunately, arthritis is hurting and everything. It must going to be going to become big rain or something, cause my wrist and I don't know what happened. My camera kicked off. But anyway, like I was saying, everything's just aching. So it must going to be going to come a big rain or a big storm. So the tube came in today, guys, and for that 1933 radio. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over the power supply. I'm just really learning how the C power supply is applied. It's been kind of make my head kind of explode trying to figure it out. Pretty much what had happened in the 1920s, they had to use it. It puts negative back on the power grid on the plate circuit. So that's basically what the C voltage supply is for. So I think I've got it kind of figured out, which we'll go over a little bit more here in a few minutes. So I've been working on that, and also I've been trying to get my 6 volts for my A supply, which I just went and got my 6-volt battery. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. So I'll turn around, guys, to show you what I've done, and we'll open up this tube and we'll check it real quick. Make sure it's good. So let me get you guys turned around here. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Like I said, that little tube came in, the 30. I want my remote. The 30 tube came in for that 1933 Montgomery Ward. So let's open her up, see what we got. Give us a good little box here. We packed it good. Thank you for the shipper. And there it is, the old Sylvania. Good bubble wrap. We'll keep that. Good old Sylvania tube. Ready. It's an Odie. There she is. How you get it out of here? Oh. So I think it attaches here. Heck, they had good packaging back in the 30s, didn't they? I think it comes apart right here. Yeah. Let this out. She's dusty. So right there, a 30 Sylvania. So we need to check it. Alright, guys, we're back. Let's get the tube. Here it is. And let's check it and see if it is good. There's the 2 big pins. And it is a good tube. Maybe. Yes, it is a good tube. So we did receive a good tube. So what we'll do, guys, is we will bring the radio over take this bad tube out. Let's put our new one in. So now it has the new tube. It's a little bit smaller than this one. You see it in the bright light. I'm pretty sure I can't see without my glasses. Yeah, this one was a 30. It's just looks a little smaller. What I'll do, guys, I'll just put an X. Even though this tube's bad, I like keeping them around. We'll just put an X on it. That way we'll know if one day if we get a hold of it again, we'll know it's bad. So we'll put it back in the cool looking little box. If it'll fit, it is a little bit smaller. Man, it does. I just think that's cool how they designed that. And then we'll put it back in its little sleeve. Alright guys, let me get things organized here. I want to show y'all something. I took one of my little Variacs off my 1920, one of my 1920s radios I have. Here it is. And we're going to hook this up, and we're going to hook it up to this 6-volt battery. And that way, when we crank the up for the filaments, as soon as the lights come on, we know that's enough juice. Because I've been searching on the internet what the voltages are for this, and I'm pretty sure it's 6 volts, and I was pretty much for sure before I started searching, but I'm getting different answers, so I thought it'd be safe. We'll just use this little Variac, and we'll just bring the voltages up slow, and that way once the filaments light up, we know when to stop. So let me get everything organized here, and we got to hook it into a box and all that. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, before I get started, before we look at that battery supply and all that, I'll show you the cabinet. There was a giant owl the other night sitting in, see how one limb kind of, can't hardly see, but kind of forks. Still kind of hard to see in the camera. But anyway, there was a huge owl sitting up there, not before it lasted, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Just absolutely beautiful. And I was out here smoking, and he sat up for about 2 minutes, and he finally just took off. And when he took off, that whole limb just bounced. That's how heavy it was. That limb went boom, boom. He had probably about, I say, a 3-foot wingspan. Close to it anyway. It's pretty big. But yeah, I've been working on the cabinet, and let me tell you guys, it's not been fun or easy. It has not been pleasant, and I'm still not even close to being done. I've got about 2 hours in it. Turn some lights on. Well, I have it all sanded. We had a boo-boo here. I got that filled in. This is 50. Number 50 is what I used, so I'm just going to keep dropping down on the sandpaper, but a good coarse sandpaper is what I've done so far, and we got that off. At least I got all the nasty varnish off. Here's some more of it. This is really bad, and that, I don't know what they used back in the day, But this stuff is nasty. But finally got it all off. And what to give me problems is this up here. And slowly but surely it's coming around. What I'm going to have to do with this piece here, I'm going to have to go in behind it and put a brace. And just, I think that it'll clear this. I think I got enough room back there. If I put a thin piece of wood behind this, it'll clear the speaker. And because I've glued it back twice, and it's just waiting to be knocked off again. And I still need a lot of sanding to do. So, yeah, she was in pretty bad shape, guys. But she's coming along. I still, over here where we glued it here, that's looking pretty good. But I'm still going to have to sneak some glue in behind here and get that pushed down. And then probably have to add some more filler. So, I was getting there at the beginning, when the first stages of taking the stain off. I was really thinking it was going to be a lost cause, but I think it's going to work out, and I really hope so, because it is a beautiful radio. So, and of course, when I get into one of these little things, little projects, that's when I'm the busiest at my job. So, but I think there's not much wood now. There's quite a bit of wood grain on the top and the sides, and but there's not really much here. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to match up this brown, this color of the wood here, and just go ahead and paint these lightly before I stain. That way, try to get it all, uniform. Because if I don't, this is going to be a lot lighter than the rest of it. So, but that's where we are on the cabinet, guys. So, we'll go back over and we'll tinker a little bit with the radio and stuff and see if we can get the filaments on. That's about as far as I be going tonight, guys, because still I got to do some math and on getting my voltages for the C minus on this radio. So let's head back over to the shop. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Now what we're getting ready to do, like I said, I got to hook that up. I thought I hit the jackpot, guys. Yesterday, we was cleaning out the office at work, and the boss man threw all these away. There was about 5 packs of these, brand new, still in the package. I was like, well, if you don't want them, I'll take them home. And I was like, yes. Well, I don't know what year these are. Maybe someone out there can tell just by the look of them. Door sill, copper top. But I brought them home, and they are dead as all get out, guys. So I didn't really know if batteries could go dead, but I do know now. But something odd is these Raybacks, they're just as old, and they still have quite a bit of juice. They're not completely full, but they're still saying good. Here, I'll show you. So at least I got those, and even surprising that, there was a bunch of these just little individual packs and still in wrap. And I figured, because those usually come in cheap stuff, like I think they used to come in fire detectors. But here's one of these. Check this out. That pegs out. So yeah, those are pretty good. But here's his Raybacks. It's in the yellow, almost in the yellow. So at least those, I can get a little, I can make a power supply out of that. It might last for a few minutes. We'll check one of them 9 volts. I'll show you. Yeah, I thought for sure these would be good. These door cells. But watch. Don't even move. So, that's that. Alright, guys. But what we're going to do is I'm going to do this off camera. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I really just need something to mount this little Variac to. So I'm going to just drill a hole in here and we'll just run it and put it right here. Actually, this goes, the knob comes off. This whole piece slides out. You got to take this little set screw out. This all comes out and I can put it in. And that way we can, the knob will be out here. And I can put the battery in here and the wires. And I'll probably put all the A, B, and C power supply in. Speaking of C power supply, guys, I'm having problems with it. Well, I've figured it out. Every radio, you get is different. I have a 1930s farm set sitting over here, which y'all can't see right now, but it was a little bit different. It was later, that's why. And it only has A voltage and B voltage. So, but for the fellers and the ma'ams out there that don't know what the C voltage even is, like I didn't know. But here's the definition from Google. The C battery is, get my glasses. The C battery is used to provide bias to the control grid. Until the early 1930s, this was common practice in tube radio sets, but was largely suppressed by grid leak resistors or voltage divider biasing, because the tube grid draw no current. The C battery provides the bias voltage with no current draw. So it kind of lost me right there in that last little bit, but I hope it didn't, you all. We'll read that one more time. See, tube radio sets, but was largely suppressed by grid leak resistors or voltage divider biasing, because the tube grid draw no current. The C battery provides the bias voltage with no current draw. So, way I've watched a couple videos and stuff, guys. So I'm trying to get that figured out. You know how it is when you're learning something new. Now that I did watch a video, this gives me like a mental image of what I'm going to have to do. Let's say like this right here is our taps. That's where the wires would hook up. This feller I watched this video of, he was making minus 4.5 volts, minus 22.5 volts, and then this is the positive. And that's another thing I'm having problems with, is the positive on the C minus, because on the wiring it don't even tell you what the positive is. They're all negative. They're all marked negative, all three wires. But anyway, he used double A batteries over here, and you can see how he wired it. Here's positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. He ran, let's start down here on the bottom. He ran this positive right straight to the positive, and then here he put it in parallel. He just hooked it right to the top battery, and this one here he ran it over here, and then the negative off this top battery he ran it over to the minus 22.5 volts, and with this right here, let's see, how do you do it? Yeah, that went. This is hard to explain, guys, I know. Anyway, he used two 9-volt batteries on the positive side on one of them. He brought it on up here, and it gave him the rest of his. He was using one of these batteries for the 1.5 volts, and he got the rest out of this 9 volts, and he made these minus 25 same way. But this is giving me a mental picture of how I can line these up and get my negative voltage. So I know it's confusing. It's hard to explain for me to explain it, but that's where I'm stuck at right now on a C. So it's going to probably take me another who knows how long to figure it out, but we'll get it. You know, we'll get it. That's the thing. You just, it's what you do. You just keep working till you figure it out and get her done. All right, guys. So, with all that said, we got our new tube in and everything. So, that's what I'm wanting to do in this video today, guys. I just want to see if we can get our filaments lit up. So, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this little variac hooked up. So, when I get that done, I'll come right back. Well, I got the camera in my hand. I'll show you. Yeah, this right here, guys, what I was talking about just a few minutes ago. This one is probably about 1936, I would say, because it only has A and B batteries, and it plays really well. We worked on this, I think back last summer or last spring. It had a bad transformer in the speaker coil, but I got it fixed. I put a smaller one in. It needs a bigger transformer because it's not very loud right now, but she works and picks up really good. I was really surprised how good. It's a super hat also. Let me get you all back up on Sky Vision. All right, so what I've done, guys, I just fastened that right here on the side, and I didn't put the bolts in because actually it's almost too thick. That this little thing here almost didn't fit on the shaft, and I always have to hold it when I turn it. But we got that fixed, so we just got to hook up the wires and everything and get that all taken care of. Yeah, I can just hold that, guys, and just spin it around. I know you can't see because the camera won't reach back here, but so let me find. I lost an alligator clip somewhere around here. I would just have to make do with this one. I hate this one. It's on this coarse wire. It's a little hard to work with. Until I find my good one, I'll have to use it. So what I'm going to do, guys, we're just going to let me see what all you can see. I'll bring it in so y'all can see the whole thing. Take a spring off. They have these batteries, these 6-foot batteries, pretty well priced down at the Dollar Tree, $2 1/4. So it's better. I think it's better to use this than try to. Excuse me, guys. Try to use something like this. These batteries, where the A supply draws a lot of current, so it eats up your batteries. So I'm just letting you know, guys. Anybody out there is going to be working on this, the A current for the filaments, it eats up the batteries. And also, before I forget, if any of you guys are new, or even if you know everything about electricity, be careful. High voltage will kill you, and it doesn't care. It don't care what you got planned or anything. It will kill you if you're not careful. It's just sitting there waiting. One of the channels I watch, I'll give him a shout out, BBI. He makes these gigantic amplifiers for CBs, and he just posted a video on someone that he knew was working on his amp. He was just wanting to get it fixed, and the tech guy, he was busy that he was going to send it to, so he thought he could fix it himself. He got in there and he got on that high voltage, and it didn't let him go. So I'm just letting you guys know, be careful and use all kinds of caution, every caution you can. I really need to step up and make this stuff a little bit more safe on my bench myself. I really need an isolation transformer, and I will get one of those as soon as I possibly can. Alrighty, back to what we was doing before I got on that crazy stuff. But it's not crazy, it's for real. That stuff will kill you. Alright, So the 6 volts is going to be our A supply. Like I was saying, we're going to hook it here to this little variac. So I wish I had alligator clips for this. I know I have one here. I really need 2. If I just had that to hook in. Let me get one more, guys. Well, I've got the alligator clips here. I'll do that later. I'll actually, if I keep this like this, I'll put some alligator clips on these leads too. So let me use this. Like I said, I hate these alligator clips here. It's hard to do anything with. You about just practically got to wrap it around and make it shorter. It's just aggravating. And that'll go like that. And then, let me pause it, guys. Let me at least put this on here. Alrighty, guys. Got everything hooked up. Let's see. I'll show you here on the variac. Oh, put it here. I'll show you on the multimeter. Let's zoom it in. Which is kind of confusing because I got the wires backwards here. As far as collar, I found that out real quick. But we're going to be starting at about 0.23 volts. Turn her up. There's 3.38, 4 volts, 4.2. Crank it all the way up. We are all the way up. We're looking at, it's saying 5.4, 5.7. It was 6.47 just a minute ago. So I don't really know what's going on there. Now we're saying 0. Hold on. What we got going on here? So let's take her back down. I don't know what's going on now with it. One of my wires must have came loose. That's why I hate using alligator clips. So there we are. All right. So we're back to 0. So now let's hook up our voltage here. So, or A voltage, I should say. Okay, this one here is, these wires are horrible. I really need to change these wires before we get finished with the radio. Now this had 2 grounds. This was the C+. That's what I was looking for. So they had the C plus hooked over here to the negative.
Now's out of her insulin, so she wants to go to the ER. It's 533 Garfield Street.
That's A minus, A plus. And then the C plus, which that would be right, be over here on the negative. Like that, if I can get in there. Sorry, guys. For some reason, this battery's getting warm. The leads are. I don't understand that. Why is it getting warm? Because I'm running it through a variac. It don't make sense, does it, guys? Might not be able to use this variac very much. Let's see. So this one is the negative, which our negatives here on the bottom. And now we're positive. Which is here on top. Like I said, I got the colors. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it doing that? Why is these wires getting hot? That does not make sense. I was just running it through the variac. .2 volts. I guess I'm not gonna be able. I'm just gonna have to give it to 5.2 volts, guys. That's all I know. Run it straight to the radio. For some reason, it's getting hot. I'm trying to use this variac. I did not think it would do that. So negative. To negative. Then positive. And let's turn on the radio and see if our filaments light up. And I am not seeing anything. Well, we're not getting no juice. Well, guys, this battery, I may have rent this battery, guys. Because it is not, it's not reading nothing. So somehow, with all this concoction here I got going on, I've run this battery. So I'm going to run down and get us another one. And we'll just have to hook the 6 volts straight to the radio, guys. So I shall return. Alright, guys. I don't know. I sit here for about 10 minutes. This battery, there's something wonky about it. It keeps, juice comes, then goes. So it's probably where it's a really cheap battery. And whatever I'd done to it, trying to hook this little variac up to it, God only knows. But if you look right here real quick, if it'll do it, the filaments are coming on in all the tubes. So we got that. I'm just going to have to get a better A supply. So we got our filaments lit. So that's what I was going to get done in this video today, guys. Make sure we got that. The B voltage. I don't have much, problems with that understanding. Which this one is a little different because it has 2 voltages on the B supply. But if anything, we have to make 2 small different supplies, we will. But we do got our filaments working in all 6 tubes. The new tube even came on, so happy about that. So I'm going to continue, guys, to work on the cabinet, and I'll keep giving you all updates and all that, guys. And I hope you're all having a great week. Today is Wednesday. It is hump day, and it is right now 7 o'clock. So I hope everybody's had a great week and continues to have a great week. And until next time, guys, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Guys, if any of you guys out there know why this variac, why everything started going haywire with that, put it down in the comments, because I really like to know. Because there's only 2 wires, 2 things. It's got a negative and a positive. Easy peasy, you know what I mean? I hooked the negative and positive up to it. So, I don't know. Maybe these old things ain't made to do that. I don't know. I do know. Alright, guys. Until next time, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.